It's time for your daily crypto update with Framework Fortune Crypto. I'm your host Ben. Now let's dive in. So Bitcoin popping out of that triangle I was talking about yesterday, made a nice move up to 33,000, consolidated sideways right under that 33.5, and now popping up over that, almost back up to that 35,000. So that's a pretty strong move for Bitcoin off of that bounce. It's going to be pretty clear if Bitcoin is going to continue to move up or not. If Bitcoin can break above this previous high here of 35.5, that would be a new high, and we would continue making higher highs and higher lows. So that's what we want to see. We want to see it make a higher high over that 35.5 area, and we're not that far from it. This is a 30-minute chart, so this 30-minute candle, nice buying volume coming back into Bitcoin. If it doesn't get up to that 35.5, which I think it will at least get to 35 and test, but if it can't break 35, then it'll come back down again, and we'll just be in this sideways consolidation once again. But it looks like the levels of the consolidation is starting to move up as we are building those higher lows. And Ethereum getting some love from Bitcoin running, breaking up over that 1880 area that was support and started holding up as resistance back here. So I think it's a pretty good sign that this is strong support at this 1880, and we probably will go on up and test 2000. But for Ethereum to get back really moving, it's going to have to break back to that 2000 and hold 2000 as support. But it is a good sign that we're seeing a lot of cryptos rebounding after that few days of dropping pretty low, cracking supports and getting down there. But those bottom supports seem to be holding good as buyers who continue to come in. Now, if you've been following me for a little while now, 2 or 3 days ago, one of the crypto update episodes title was Get Some Gitcoin. And this is what I was talking about. It was making that nice consolidation up and started exploding, and has ran all the way up to 750. I did actually play this, and I got most of the rip up to about 7, and then I sold at 7 because 7 was resistance before. I tried to get in here a couple of more times, ended up giving back a little bit of my profit because it looked like it was going to break over that 750, but 750 being very tough resistance. It is, however, holding up and looks like it may make a cup and handle pattern. We've got the cup here. We have a little indecision candle here. As long as it doesn't drop too low and we curl back around with a smaller cup than this cup, that would be a cup and handle, and we could see Gitcoin continue to go. Now for top gainers, we do have quite a bit of gainers because a lot of things are rebounding. Loop Ring up 38%, Forth up 36%, which I talked about yesterday. ICP up 29%, Gitcoin up to 23%. Keep up 17%, Scale up 15%. So nice little rebounds all across the board. Forth here getting a nasty move up, all the way up to 25 just about. And right now currently trying to test this 200-day as support in that 1835 area. But 20-day crossing the 50, looks like it may cross the 100. ICP is one to keep an eye on the 4-hour chart. You can see right now the price is currently below the 20 and the 50. If it can break above the 50 at 38, it doesn't have a lot of resistance back up to this 51. And then the 200-day is way up here at 90. So because these AMAs are so spread out and there's not a ton of resistance, maybe some right there at 60, this has a lot of room to run if it can get going. And so far it's looking good. We could be seeing a 20 cross over the 50, and that lead to a big move on ICP. So keep it on your watch list the next couple of days if we keep this buying volume in the overall market. So Skale Network, this one had made that double bottom like I was talking about, bouncing off of that 20 area support all the way back up to 23 above the 50-day here on the 4-hour chart. I would say Skale will probably try to make its way back up to the 100-day before it has a pullback. You see right now as I'm recording, it is pushing up almost to that 24 cents. So Skale looking pretty decent. Looking like it may try to come back alive a little bit. Now, since AMP came out, I've been following it on the Coinbase chart. On TradingView, you can pick different brokers to get the charts from. So I've been using the Coinbase one, which is only like half the information, and this is a lot more information on this Bitrex calculated by TradingView. And AMP is actually, I was saying on that chart that 5 cents was the bottom area, and it actually is a pretty good support area. Looking at an actual accurate chart, that's where the 100-day moving average is. So it bounced off of that 100-day at the 5 cent area and it's pushed back up to about 6.5 cents where the 20-day is. A little bit more buying volume and we could see it back over the 20-day, but you can see that buying volume today is really not that much. Like I said yesterday, still bullish on Cardano. I mean, look at this daily chart. It looks way better than Bitcoin's daily chart or Ethereum's daily chart. It's not that far from being back bullish above all EMAs. And we have very strong support at this 132. It's currently testing it as resistance. Was resistance back here as well as some support, but I think we're going to try to hold that area again. Looking at Cardano in this 30-minute, we at least should get back up to 140. Now 140 has been very tough resistance, so until it can break 140, it's not going to be bullish. But on the 30-minute chart, we are getting the crossover. 20 days crossed the 50 and the 100-day, the blue and the yellow lines, and now the 20-day is almost crossed the 200. So Cardano's still looking very nice, and that's why I'm so bullish on it. The Dogecoin back up to 25 cents, testing that area. If it can break above 25 cents and then hold it as some support, it does have room up to 28 cents. And that's probably going to be pretty strong resistance, but after that break, it could get moving back again pretty bullish. So still a little iffy on Dogecoin, but it did get a decent little rebound here in the past 12 hours or so. SHIBA, I keep talking about SHIBA because SHIBA keeps on climbing. It's climbing slowly, but this is a nice slow climb. Got a nice little pop there, bullish above all EMAs on the 30-minute right now. SHIBA could continue to run, does have some resistance at that 50788 area, but kind of the same thing that we had on Skale, that little double bottom. We've had the same thing on SHIBA, and on the daily chart, SHIBA is actually very close to breaking back above the 50-day EMA, so we could see SHIBA start to go bullish very easily. It's been slowly climbing. And really, after its initial big drop from its big run, it hasn't dropped anymore. It's holding its gains right through here. Polygon Matic is at a pivotal point here. It's not rebounded very much, but it's trying to hold $1 as support. If it cannot hold $1 as support, the 20-day is going to start breaking to the downside, and we're going to have Matic go bearish. But the 20-day hasn't done it yet. It's right on top of the 50, and just one little price jump would push it off of the 50. So right at this second, Matic could go either way. Going to have to see some type of better rebound than this little rebound we've had so far today, this little indecision candle. It's not much of a rebound compared to the rest of the market. We're still not out of the woodworks yet, but we're starting to see more signs of a little bit of a change in the psychology of traders to where more money is starting to come back into the crypto markets. So if there's any coins that I'm not currently covering that you would like me to cover, leave them in the comments down below and let me know your thoughts about the coins that I did cover if any of those are positions you're currently holding. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. Stay safe out there. Until next time.